We only had 2 tall boys each last night, right? Just wanted to make sure those cans didn't blow away. Did we have more?
So, night number 1, the heater stopped working.
But check out this view though. Sun's poking out. The sun's probably gonna come up there in a few minutes. Just getting the snow off the porch.
It is beautiful.
After the heater stopped working. It's okay, we have insulated Eddie Bauer pants and a good attitude to rough it, because this is rough cuts after all.
If you guys are watching this video, Eddie Bauer was a clothing company, an outdoor clothing company, which is probably now non-existent.
Was.
Thanks to COVID-19. Look at that.
Jeez, that's cold. All right, so we got our first breakfast in the camper.
Good morning.
David has made Costco bacon, eggs, fried eggs, and chopped up potatoes. And then of course, mandatory Frank's Red Hot. And then we got some coffee from the coffee press. Freshly ground before we left. Breakfast with a view. Does yours have leaf springs? I said, does yours have leaf springs? Right? Mini raviolis, big meals. It is pretty warm, isn't it? It's starting to clear up a little bit. I still can't see the top of Mary Widow. It was better at the end of the day yesterday, but it's definitely more clear up. Look at that view though. View from the tailgate. Yeah.
Found the trailhead.
Well, I guess that wasn't on the video.
Look at our Instagram page and we'll give you the coordinates.
We ran into another explorer, or not an explorer, but an adventurer. There's a trail that goes to the top of Mary Widow, and the trailhead doesn't start at the end of here. It's a little bit before the top of this. It's like 400 meters that way down the road, and then on the side of the road it's marked with a stick. And then once you get up there, there's a little trail marker. All right. Things really cleared up. Look. All right, just a quick update here. We're leaving Merry Widow Mountain. The plan today is we're gonna be heading out to Lawn Point Provincial Park, which is west of Port Alice. So we're gonna be heading back on logging roads right now to Port Alice. And we're gonna fill up on fuel, and then we're gonna take those logging roads south of Port Alice and then west all the way out to the coast. And that's when we'll get to Lawn Point. We ran into a few logging truck drivers this morning, really nice guys, and they were picking up the rest of their logs here this morning. And we said we'd give them a heads up just on the way down, so that way we're clear with traffic, because we don't have radios to communicate with them on VHF. So when we see them, they said they'd just be down here picking up some sticks. So whether or not they're done already, I guess we'll find out shortly. That we're heading down Merry Widow Mountain, and then we'll head back onto the main. Really nice views. This is pretty sweet. Definitely an adventure, that's for sure. All right, so I've got it on 4-low and in 2-wheel drive. I'm just letting the gear do the work. Haven't really had to touch brakes too much on the way down. Say we're about 5 kilometers from the bottom now, on this trail at least. All right, we're on our way to Port Alice now. We came across on this logging road the Devil's Bath. So on a map real quick here, we were at Merry Widow, came down Merry Widow, Maine, and then up Alice Lake, Maine, and now we're at Devil's Bath, which I think it's like a giant sinkhole, but it's right here.
It's now like filled with water.
Pretty deep. Well, that was fun.